Besides being considered two of the most famous rappers in the world, Jay-Z and 50 Cent are two tycoons who know how to multiply their immense fortunes. But have you ever wondered who has the most luxurious life? In this video, you'll see a heated battle between Jay-Z and 50 Cent. Luxury shopping. Both singers lead ostentatious lives, but which one spends the most money shopping? 50 Cent, for example, has a collection of watches including the following models. A Hublot Spirit of Big Bang King Gold, which mixes tradition and innovation, which costs $43,000. An $85,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Double Balance Openwork that comes with a $170,000 Cartier Panther ring. An 18-karat gold Hublot Big Bang Evolution adorned with 120 diamond stones, which costs $110,000. An Audemars Piguet Royal Oak all covered with baguette diamonds, worth $200,000. An Audemars Piguet in the chandelier model is also covered with diamonds, but a bit more expensive than the previous one, costing $235,000. And finally, the most expensive of all, an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore with almost 500 baguette diamonds, justifying the value of $1,390,000. Jay-Z, on the other hand, has an expensive jewelry collection. An example of this is his solid gold chain, which is valued at $234,000. In addition, he is fascinated by branded watches, having numerous models such as a Cartier Crash Skeleton with an unusual shape that costs around $160,000. A Patek Philippe Aquanaut chronograph of casual contemporary design that is worth around $200,000. From the same brand, a Grandmaster chime with a double face and alligator leather bracelet, an accessory that costs $2.2 million. A $2.5 million Richard Mille Tourbillon Split Seconds chronograph. A green sapphire Richard Mille made valued at $3 million. Already as a gift from his wife on his 43rd birthday, he got a luxury watch filled with diamond stones by Hublot brand, an item costing $5 million. On another occasion, it is speculated that in 2010, Jay-Z surprised Beyoncé with something unusual, a private island in the Florida Keys worth approximately $20 million. In addition, the rapper is passionate about works of art. As he sings in his songs, he invests good money in paintings, such as The Work Equals Pi, which was bought for $253,000, and The Work Mecca for $4.5 million by the artist Jean-Michel Basquiat. In all, his art collection is estimated to be worth an impressive $70 million. As Jay-Z has a more exaggerated spending spree, he wins this round. Point for the businessman. Most expensive mansion. Everyone knows that the two rappers have plenty of money to live in any kind of property, but who owns the most luxurious property? The most impressive mansion 50 Cent has ever owned, for example, is located in Farmington, Connecticut. The incredible property was built in 1985 and is 51,600 square feet in size. The entrance hall has beautiful staircases leading to the upper level, while the main living room is very spacious, decorated with many picture frames, and also has glass doors opening onto an outdoor patio, which offers incredible views of the area. Back inside, the mansion has a total of 6 kitchens, the main one with several counters, modern appliances, and even a sound system. The dining room has a large crystal chandelier on the table and chairs that were given by boxer Mike Tyson, the previous owner of the place. The mansion also has a cinema room with modern armchairs for the comfort of the rapper and his guests, as well as a highly technological projection system for the time. In addition to all this, the place has 19 bedrooms, and the singer's suite has a living room, which includes a TV that turns into a bed. 50 Cent's mansion also has many resort-style amenities, such as a courtyard with an indoor pool, a well-equipped recording studio, a nightclub for up to 2,000 guests, a modern residential gym, and several game and billiard rooms. Outside, the mansion sits on a 17-acre wooded lot and features a basketball court, a private lake where the rapper spent time feeding fish, and a large swimming pool with a lovely waterfall, which includes a spa area. To maintain a property of this standard, 50 Cent had a monthly outlay of $72,000, and he bought the mansion in 2003 for a reported $4.1 million, as well as investing several million more in renovations. According to some sources, the mansion was sold in 2019 for only $2.9 million, but the first listing made by the rapper in 2007 was for $18.5 million. Meanwhile, Jay-Z's most expensive and most exotic home is a concrete mansion located oceanfront in the city of Malibu, California. The couple has just made history with one of the most expensive homes ever bought in the United States. After all, it is 5 acres in total area and is located in a very prime region. The impressive 40,000 square foot home was built in architectural structural concrete, using 7,645 cubic yards of concrete. Surrounded by green areas, the house offers plenty of privacy and may also be able to spark creativity. After all, the construction details are minimalist, highlighting the natural beauty of the beach and the reflection of the sky in the pool area. And the price paid for this eccentric mansion was a whopping $200 million. And for having the most valuable property, Jay-Z wins this round hands down. Point for him. Cars. Both entrepreneurs like to enjoy beautiful vehicles, but which of them owns the most expensive and luxurious cars? Starting with 50 Cent. For his 43rd birthday, for example, 50 Cent bought a black Mercedes-Benz AMG G63. And to have a car like that, you have to pay something around $160,000. Another of 50 Cent's cars is a Bentley Continental GT, a high-end car that can cost upwards of $200,000. But when the rapper wants an SUV with a sporty look, he has a Lamborghini Urus, a robust car capable of attracting a lot of attention wherever he goes. And it is no wonder that the price of this 2-ton machine is around $260,000. As big a guy as Jackson is to drive a lowly car like the high-speed ones, he has been seen in a Lamborghini Murcielago Roadster, a luxurious sports car that can cost upwards of $300,000. One of his most exclusive cars is a Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead, which has undergone a new plotting in a metallic color. This convertible model has curves that resemble Renaissance sculptures, which explains its price of $355,000. Jackson also owns a classic Bentley Mulsanne, which was customized in gold. And to own a car as luxurious as this one, you have to fork out something around $420,000. In 2018, the singer gifted himself a Rolls-Royce Cullinan, and he even showed his followers the price he paid for this treat, the equivalent of more than $440,000. For when 50 Cent wants to use super sports cars, he has a Lamborghini Aventador S Roadster that has been plotted in different colors. This car manages to unite dynamism, refinement, and aggressiveness on the track, which justifies its $500,000 price tag. The most expensive car that the rapper made a point of gifting himself was a Bugatti Chiron. This is a powerful high-speed machine that costs up to $3 million. Jay-Z and his wife Beyoncé have a fleet of very luxurious vehicles. For more comfortable rides, the couple invested in a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter, a van that was customized to meet all the requests of the owners, so the car must be worth a lot of money. As a gift to Beyoncé, the rapper has already bought her a 1959 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud convertible, a historic car that oozes style and is worth at least $1 million. On his 41st birthday, Jay-Z's wife gave him nothing less than a Bugatti Veyron. Costs in the United States, in its most complete version, the bagatelle of $1.9 million. After Jay-Z appeared in the music video Lost with a Mercedes Maybach Accelero, it was rumored that he owns this unique car, which could be worth around $10 million. And the most expensive car ever owned by the singer and his wife, and one of the most expensive in the world today, is a Rolls-Royce Boat Tail. The vehicle, which is made to order, only has 3 units sold so far and costs £20 million or about $28 million. And since Jay-Z has more expensive cars, he wins this round. Point for him. Other properties. Both singers have lived in many places, but who has the most impressive real estate portfolio? 50 Cent grew up, for example, in a cozy 2-story house in the southern part of New York's Jamaican neighborhood. With 1,125 square feet of living space, the colonial-style home was built in 1935, and the rooms have hardwood floors and predominantly clean colors, which make for a light and welcoming indoor environment. There are also 3 cozy bedrooms for the residents to settle in, and 2 bathrooms, one of which has a bathtub for relaxation. Outside, the property has a beautiful backyard, which has a great space for gardening. According to the website Zillow, the estimated value of the property is currently $497,900. In addition to this house, 50 Cent previously shared a video on Instagram of his supposed residence in Africa, but he later clarified that he has never owned property there. During an interview, Jackson also revealed that he once lived in a 2-bedroom apartment where he paid $800 a month, although he had already accumulated $38 million in his account. Another residence that 50 Cent owned before it was demolished was a mansion in Long Island's Dix Hills neighborhood, but unfortunately, the property was destroyed in a major fire in 2008. After it happened, the rapper listed the land for $500,000, even though he purchased the property for $2.4 million. And currently, it is not known for sure where he lives, but in the pandemic, the singer lived in New York City, with some records on his Instagram giving a glimpse of the property, which has great views of the city on hand. Meanwhile, the most unusual property of Jay-Z and his wife is undoubtedly a former Presbyterian church in New Orleans, in the state of Louisiana. The 13,000 square feet property, built in 1927, originally had 22 rooms, but the star turned it into a house. The architecture of the place is very vintage, providing a trip back in time to past decades, since the color palette is very strong and eye-catching, something common in old mansions, besides the wooden furniture. In 2021, unfortunately, the property that cost Beyoncé and Jay-Z $2,600,000 in 2015 suffered a fire. The rapper also keeps a bachelor pad in New York City, which is also where he got married to his wife in intimacy. The property is approximately 8,000 square feet, featuring a terrace with a privileged view of the city. No photos of Jay-Z's apartment are available, but it is known that at the time he paid $6,800,000. In order to spend some moments relaxing, however, he has bought a vacation home in Hampton, a kind of luxury village in New York State. The 86,100 square feet property is called Pond House and is set amidst a preserved forest that leads to Georgica Pond. The main house of more than 10,750 square feet has a classic style decor, combining historic details since it was built 100 years ago, with modern amenities, having many oak wood and marble coverings. The vintage style associated with the sophistication of the furniture makes up an eye-catching home. The mansion consists of 7 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, and a light Provençal-style kitchen, plus of course, a pool area where Beyoncé can enjoy the sunny days. And there is even a 2-story guest house. To enjoy this cozy mansion, the singer and his wife had to invest approximately $26 million. Currently, Jay-Z lives in one of the most expensive mansions in Los Angeles, California, being located in the upscale neighborhood of Bel Air. The property, which has never been fully open to the public, sits on a 193,750 square foot lot and has 8 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, and a movie theater with the best equipment. The residence's architecture is very modern and sophisticated, with an imposing spiral staircase in the middle of the living room. The outside area of the house also has 4 swimming pools, a basketball court, and a garage space that can fit up to 15 cars. And in 2017, the couple made a surprising real estate transaction, paying on the property the princely sum of $88 million. In other words, Jay-Z easily wins this round. Business. Both rappers are also great businessmen, but who has the most lucrative businesses? Starting with Jay-Z. His hunger to succeed in life forced Jay-Z to become an entrepreneur. After all, no record company wanted to invest in his music at the beginning of his career, so he launched his label Rockefeller Records. Already one of his most recent projects, founded in 2019, is Marcy Venture Partners, a venture capital firm that raises funding and invests in more than 20 companies, for example of singer Rihanna's lingerie brand Savage x Fenty. Another success story of Jay-Z is the music streaming platform Tidal, founded in 2014. In 2022, Tidal operated in 56 countries and hosted more than 70 million songs in all genres. He also has, since 2008, owned the entertainment company Roc Nation, which encompasses various artistic sectors, being divided into talent agency, sports agency, record label, film, and clothing line, among many other artistic sectors. The company has signed contracts to handle the careers of several artists, such as rapper J. Cole and Rihanna, among many others. In addition, Jay-Z is the founder of the cognac brand Dus and the high-end champagne brand Armand de Brignac, which sold over 500,000 bottles in 2019 alone. 50 Cent's business portfolio contains investments in various sectors. In 2014, for example, Jackson became a minority shareholder in Effin Vodka, a vodka brand produced in the Netherlands. Until he sold his stake in the company for good money, that figure being allegedly $60 million. Jackson has also signed a $78 million partnership agreement with Frigo Revolution Wear, a luxury underwear brand. Already one of his most successful investments was his minority stake in the Vitamin Water Company, participating in the launch of the Formula 50 drink. The company was acquired by the Coca-Cola Company in 2008 for an impressive $4.1 billion. And according to some sources, the rapper's ownership stake earned him something like $100 million after taxes. Not to mention that 50 Cent also has his own record label, G-Unit Records, and he also has his own film and television production company, with which he acted in, co-created, and produced the drama series Power, which aired on the Starz network. As if his many businesses were not enough, 50 Cent is also CEO and founder of the headphone company SMS Audio, and has his own liquor brand Sire Spirits, which has launched champagne called Le Chemin du Roi and Branson Cognac. When it comes to marketing, Jackson has participated in several advertising campaigns with major companies throughout his career, including his partnership with the Reebok sportswear brand. And because we don't know how much they make from each venture, we'll consider this round a draw. Points for both. Net worth. There's no doubt that both rappers have made a lot of money in their careers. But which one has the biggest net worth? 50 Cent, for example, is an extremely rich and successful singer. Coming from a poor background, Jackson saw in music the opportunity to make it in life. His debut album, for example, was agreed upon with an upfront payment of $1 million. Soon his roaring fame in the 2000s guaranteed him more money, mainly from the sale of his songs and his tours. But it was with the success of his investments and ventures that 50 Cent's wealth went to another level, as he was able to pocket hundreds of millions of dollars from contracts and equity sales. However, due to his lack of financial control of his accounts, mainly due to overspending and court problems, 50 Cent ended up accumulating debts totaling $28 million. This eventually led him to file for a public bankruptcy protection hearing in 2015, a fact that shocked many of his fans. With such a thirst for winning, the rapper quickly got his finances back on track. In 2018, for example, some portals reported that Jackson signed a long-term partnership with Starz for the production of his television series worth an estimated $150 million. So, in this day and age, surely 50 Cent's net worth is already over 9 figures. Sean Corey Carter, on the other hand, has already made a lot of money selling his millions of albums and doing gigantic tours. But without a doubt, Jay-Z's greatest source of wealth has come from his companies. According to Forbes magazine, Jay-Z has a giant catalog of his music and music by other artists, investments worth $95 million. His cognac brand Dus, meanwhile, is worth at least $120 million, while his entertainment agency, Roc Nation, is valued at $140 million. In 1999, Jay-Z launched his clothing brand Rocawear, which was a resounding success in sales, generating at its peak $700 million in annual revenue. Until the rapper sold the company in 2007 for $204 million. He also invests in the stock market, having about $220 million invested in companies like Uber, SpaceX, Sweet Green restaurant chain, and Ethos Life Insurance. Already with the sale of his majority stake entitled to Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey, the rapper pocketed $297 million. But his biggest financial gain to date was in 2021 when he sold 50% of Armand de Brignac to LVMH for an impressive $640 million. With so many successful companies and investments, it's clear how Jay-Z became the first billionaire rapper. By 2023, his net worth was estimated at $2.5 billion, a figure that promises to grow further. In other words, Jay-Z wins this last round. Point for him. At the end of this fight, we had 1 point for 50 Cent against 6 points for Jay-Z, who wins this battle handily. But if you think there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey! You like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel deals to satisfy your curiosity.